So the reason we're here today is we have a group of songwriters who are going to lead us through this morning's program. They've garnered Grammy and Emmy Award nominations, and they've won multiple Country Music Award Association awards. And they've written multiple top 10 and #1 hit songs. They've worked with and written songs for artists such as Keith Urban, Jessica Simpson, Faith Hill, Sarah Evans, Billy Ray Cyrus, and Tim McGraw, just to name a few, but I've yet to collaborate with them. We'll see how that goes today. They've also worked with organizations such as Microsoft, Walt Disney, Bayer Healthcare, MasterCard, and others have worked with Kidbilly, their music team, to engage and have fun and create something wonderful. But I think we'll all agree that their collaboration with us today will be the most important of all. I want everyone to get ready. You're going to tell your story today, and you're going to sing a song, and then at the dinner tonight, we're all going to get up, and hopefully no one's tone deaf, but it doesn't matter if you are. We have auto-tune for the whole room, so it'll be perfect. So with that, I want to introduce the Kidbilly team to the stage.
Thanks, we appreciate that. Since we have a smaller group than we thought we might have, if you're comfortable moving center and forward, if you're able to, I think it'd be more fun for you. You guys are perfect. If you're able to move center or forward, if not, don't worry about it, but I can cozy up a little bit. I won't reintroduce ourselves since that was a wonderful introduction. So songs tell stories. As professional songwriters, one of the most important tools that we can have in our toolkit is the ability to tell short stories. Because when you think about it, your typical popular song has 15 or 20 lines of lyric in it. And so songwriters are really good at taking lots of ideas and information and distilling it down to what you know to be a song. It may only have 15 lines of lyric in it, but if we do our job, it can tell an impactful story, even if you don't consider yourself to be musical. Of course, songs are part of your life. The song that you first, danced to at prom or fell in love to, or the song that was playing when you decided to get divorced, whatever it is. Songs inform the narrative of our personal lives. And as an organization, you have something in common that brings you together today, a reason you're here. So we thought it'd be interesting if we tried to group source and create a song around what that common experience is and see how it turns out. Now, even though, I think it was Scott, right? Yeah, mentioned something about tonight, and I saw someone like with that deer in the headlight look. Yeah, I know. It was you, yeah. No one has to do anything tonight other than come out and have some cocktails and have dinner. And we are going to perform this song tonight, and if the spirit moves you, as one of the songwriters, you will have that opportunity to get involved, but don't let it, I don't want anyone sitting around at 3 o'clock this afternoon thinking, oh my gosh, I've got to perform tonight. Don't worry about it, it's going to be great. So, we always like to bring in an example song because I figure some of you are thinking, I'm hearing what Billy's saying, but there's no way we're writing a song together collectively, 50, 60 of us in this room. We're going to do it. And here's an example of how you can indeed write a song about anything. Rusty, do you remember this little thing? Life throws you curves, changes your plans. Sometimes there are things you don't understand. At first you may feel like you're out on your own, but you're part of a community, never alone. There's people and resources here for you, education, the best of what's new. Make friends, find support, online or in person. PFF, we're here to help when you're hurting. PFF. So there's an example of you can write a song about anything. That was more on the serious side. I've got a feeling that you guys are going to poke some fun at yourself. We didn't want to do that. We literally did just throw the song together last night. I apologized to Victoria. I said, yeah, sing harmony in that last line. I'm going to sing it this way, and I didn't. Award-winning hit songwriter Victoria Banks. Grammy-award nominated songwriter Rusty Tabor. I'm Billy Kirsch. Hey, so let's, our AV, is he back? Where's Alan? Yeah. Let's bring up so we're bringing a challenge together collectively to all of us today, a blank canvas, and we don't really know what's going to happen. We just know in about 15 minutes or so, we're going to have a song. So here we go. So songs tell stories. Again, you don't have to be nervous just because Vic and I are off stage. We're just going to ask some questions and try to see what we have in common in the room and why we're here and see where it turns out. So who can just tell me, you all, many of you I'm sure have busy lives. Why be here for this week in Nashville? Why come to the PFF Summit? Can anybody answer that? There's someone right back there. Love it. So why are you here?
Because it keeps us up to date on everything that's new and improved and working towards a cure.
Great. Wow, that's wonderful. So as the first person brave enough to speak in public, you get a Tell Your Story and Sing Your Song t-shirt.
Well done.
So Gabby, let's summarize that. To stay up to date on everything that's new.
Work towards a cure.
Work towards a cure. Thank you so much. What's your name and where are you from?
Bonnie, Ann Arbor, Michigan.
Great. Well, thanks for being here. Vic,
So all these little pieces of ideas that you're giving us are all just rough material towards a song, and there's no such thing as a bad idea. So, it's all about the brainstorm. It's all about just putting it out there.
So Vic, you probably have someone over there that
Yeah.
has something to say.
I'm new to the PFF Summit, so I came here to learn how I can get involved, how I can contribute in honor and memory of my husband who passed away from IPF, and also just to really give back, actually. And my name is Pat. I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Oh, thank you. So Gabby,
Terrific.
to honor and give back.
Yeah.
Gabby, let's put that down. To honor and give back.
great.
Vic, did I miss something
honor
to
to
parse
give
out
back.
of that? Over here, the one who's scared to come tonight. What's your name?
Tammy,
Where are you from?
Monroe, Georgia. Okay. So why are you here? It gives me hope.
Gives me hope. Love that.
That's great.
Now, the songwriter in me, just the callous, cold songwriter, is thinking, hope. That's an easy word to rhyme.
There's someone
I
behind
really
you there,
like
really,
it.
too. There's someone back
Gives
over
me
behind.
hope. Go ahead, Vic. You get someone, and then I'll get
Does
someone
anyone
else.
over here have another thought? Yes, Billy. You want to grab?
To thank all the scientists and people who are working so desperately hard to find a cure.
Wow. So to thank those, and let's just, we've got work toward, thank those, but let's put that working hard to find a cure. It's okay to be redundant. And go ahead right here. What's your name?
To interact with other people who are caregivers and have IPF so that we can share ideas and different strategies that we might not think of and other people would think of.
So to interact with caregivers.
And share ideas.
And you also said other people with IPF.
Hey, Billy.
You got that, Gabby? Other people?
Someone over there with
man
us.
over here.
Oh, Rusty, I love it.
I think the common problem here is how to breathe or make breathing easier.
Breathe easier. Make breathing easier.
Make breathing easier. And that's Jerry from, she's still in the room now, from PFF, who was my main contact. We send a pre-programmed questionnaire, and one of the things she put as challenges, or I asked about challenges and ideas and topics, she said breathing. And I was thinking, I understood, but hearing it this way, it really highlights just that challenge of something that when you're healthy, you don't even think about, right?
Here's another one here.
Hi, my name's Tommy Goodwin. I'm actually a study coordinator at the University of Minnesota, and my primary studies were working with people with IPF. After having that job for a couple years, I realized I really don't enjoy saying goodbye. So my effort to this is to stop having to say goodbye to people and watching people lose the fight.
To stop having to say goodbye.
I love that. That's, yeah.
To stop having to say goodbye. Wow, that's powerful.
Yep.
Go ahead, Vic. Just get in people's face.
Sure.
Make them talk. Right here. Barbara.
Okay. I'm Barbara Murphy from New Jersey, and I think one of the things that is really important with getting together at the summit is building relationships. Those of us who come back every time there is a summit, and we get to know each other much better, and we understand each other a lot better than we did years ago.
So building relationships, understanding each other better. You look like you need an egg shaker. Take an egg shaker, Barbara. I'd like you. Yeah, don't worry about it. You'll figure out how to use it. You're going to be instructed. You are now a percussionist. Go ahead, Vic. You've got.
Oh, and just to build on what was said at this table, the other one is to learn that second chances are possible through, folks that have had lung transplants.
So second chances are possible.
Yep. Oh, here we have someone here.
Hi, my name's Marianne Saracen. This is my husband, Gary Cunningham. We lead a support group, and as I'm sitting here listening to everybody, I'm thinking about, we're from the Detroit area. Everybody knows how Detroit is kind of a comeback city at this point in time. And it's kind of hopeful to come here, to listen to all the people who've had transplants, how well they're doing. And that's what we're hoping for my husband. He's on the transplant list now, and we're hoping that he gets a transplant and he comes back.
So let's just put, hopeful and hope for a transplant.
Yeah, and for a comeback.
And actually, this is, when we do this, if Vic and I are co-writing, we're trying to write a song for Blake Shelton or whatever, we've learned that, we bring everything in before we start eliminating. Brainstorming, sharing ideas, it has to be a safe place. So let's even put, you said hope for a comeback. Gabby, write that down. But let's also put down, just hope to be able to come back. However we phrase that, as daunting to me as an outsider as that seems, let's put it up there for now. I was going to go harass the people in the wings here, so anything you want to contribute? You don't have to, but.
Billy, I've got something here.
To be inspired. I love that. What is your name?
Whitney Winter.
Where are you from?
New York.
And what do you do?
My background is in research, and so I'm here to sort of see what's going on from every direction.
Great. So let's even put that down, to see what's going on. And I like that thought, from every direction. Go ahead, Vic.
My name is George Kaminsky. I'm from Vancouver in Canada. I lost my brother to IPF. I had IPF. I have a double lung transplant. And I'm here to find ways to pay back.
Ways to pay back. Gentlemen, John, did you something you want to say?
Learning how to live with the disease and not allowing it to define you.
So not allowing the disease to define you. Let's put that, you got that, Gabby? Not allowing the disease to define you.
Hi,
which
I'm
is
Karen.
part of support, right? And go ahead, Vic.
I'm Karen Carnes, and we are from Pennsylvania. And I came here to share what a caregiver group does and how it can affect the patient, and so the importance of being a caregiver, to share that knowledge.
And so, Gabby, you can just put some of that down, the importance of being a caregiver. But go back over there, Vic, for a second.
Yeah,
so
sorry.
Can you give us just some top of the line, just to highlight sort of quick elevator speech? I don't mean in a sales way, but what are some of the impacts that caregivers have?
Well, one of the first things they have to do is take care of themselves
So
so that they can be helpful to the patient. One of the other important things is that you need to listen to what they're saying, try to understand, and be very patient.
So to listen, to understand, be patient. Go ahead.
Knowledgeable, I guess, about the disease.
So to listen, understand, be patient, and knowledgeable. Were you going to add something to that, John? Thank you. Oh, and have empathy, John says. Did you say what?
My name
Go
is
ahead.
Kathy. I'm from Columbia, Missouri. I lost my husband last year, and so this is kind of in his honor too. But I also have 2 boys, and so family is very important. I want to make sure there's something going on so they don't have to go through it.
So, well, Gabby just put, or Vic, help me out. Family, what else?
Yeah, in support of the family, and we have in memory as well, right?
So family, supportive family. Just put all those down, Gabby. Supportive family, memory.
and having faith in a future, right? For your family.
Right. That's. John here wanted to add something.
Yeah, John from Connecticut. I just wanted to say, having had a transplant 5 years ago, it's to provide inspiration to those that are dealing with the disease right now, to let them know that everything is not bleak, there's hope, and any way personally I can support and the organizations can support, you've got support.
So, even if some of this we have in other places, provide hope and support. Vic, other things out of that? Or Rusty? Let's just put down what you also said. It's not all bleak. Is the word transplant on their screen yet? If it isn't, just write that down, Gabby. Vic, go ahead.
I'm Jim from Harrisburg, PA, and I'm a transplant recipient, and one thing that the recipients can't forget are the donors. Because without the donors, we wouldn't be here today.
Let's not forget the donors. You just put that down, Gabby.
Yeah, we should put the word recipient on there as well, recipient and donor.
Vic, here, you can give out some toys, too.
Anyone else here?
Here, give this to that, Jen.
Oh.
Go ahead.
That was a terrible catch. That's for you.
My name is John from Grand Rapids, Michigan, and I was also thinking about those who sacrificed that we could live. Someone already took the line, you know, you don't know what you got till it's gone, but I didn't know what I didn't have till I could breathe. And it was surprising how well you feel when you can breathe normally. And there is hope. There is hope.
Yeah. I think we should write that down. You don't know what you've got till it's gone, too, because that thought.
John, take an egg shaker because you don't know what you've got till it's gone. I think has been a country hit or should be.
Yeah.
But let's finish that. Instead of there's hope, let's write there is hope. Just the contraction is usually great, but there is hope could be a potential song title.
Yeah.
And you don't know what you've got till it's gone.
Until you can breathe.
Whoa, you don't know what you've missed. Say that again.
Well, you don't know what you haven't had until you don't know what you've missed until you finally have it. Yeah.
You don't know what you've missed till you have it. Let's write both those thoughts down.
Yeah.
You don't know what you've missed till you have it. You don't know what you had. Oh, we've got that.
Yeah.
What you've got till it's gone.
Yeah. I've got someone over here.
Go ahead.
Hi, Cheryl from the University of Minnesota. I come from a background of transplant and research, but I think the persistence and dedication of the whole medical community and the pulmonary fibrosis interstitial lung disease community is awesome.
So
celebrating the persistence and dedication.
Celebrating persistence and dedication of the community.
Persistence and dedication are good words.
And what did you say you do?
I do research now, but I come from a background of lung transplant and research. So.
Okay.
Was it Marilyn? Marianne? She said that Detroit was the comeback city. Well, actually, this weekend, I think that probably Nashville's the comeback city. One of the things that we talk about support group is to live, learn, and to enjoy life.
Live, learn, and enjoy life. And I'm sure being part of a community like this helps, right? Who else? We got
yes, there's someone right here.
Oh, hi, I'm Heather from Dallas, Texas.
And one of the things I am here for is to find out how other patients are coping. What do you do for your cough? How do you overcome fatigue? How do you not get your oxygen cannula twisted up in 20 different ways? But I think there comes a learning from that, when you're by yourself, you don't know how to figure it out. And when other people are doing the same thing, you can get some best practices going. So I think that's important.
So, Gabby, learning from others, learning how to cope, learning how, Rusty and I looked at each other. There's a line in a song in there, Rusty, about, give Gabby something to sort of write down around that oxygen. What was it?
How did you phrase that, ma'am? I'm sorry.
Just
about getting around with the whole
the joy of it's sharing best practices, but right, learning how to keep your tubing. What would you say? What? Okay. Well, that's why I said, yeah, we're going, Vic, you can go over there in a sec. Learning how to keep your tubing straight. Let's just put that down. If it was a different context, I would say that's sort of sensual, but not in this song, maybe. Okay. Oh, I told Rusty I wouldn't go there today. Wait, I lasted 20 minutes, y'all.
You lied.
You be proud of me.
I just have one other thing.
I tried. No, I didn't.
One of the biggest reasons we come here is to learn how to get the word out about this rare disease. So many people that we talk to don't know anything about it and have never heard of it, just like me. I never heard of it, and just to tell people what it is in a short synopsis, to get the word out, to make people understand that, one of the things about this disease is, like they say, more people die from this disease than breast cancer. So it really is a powerful disease and a powerful message that we need to get out there.
Thanks. Yeah, getting the word out.
How to get the word out. Let's put down just what is pulmonary fibrosis,
Yeah.
question mark. When I was contacted by the organization, like I've of course heard the term like most people, and I was like, well, I know that's not good, but I have no idea what it is. So yeah, you've been waiting to say something.
Well, my name is Debbie Herndon, and I'm a support group leader from Boise, Idaho, and also a former caregiver for my husband who passed away 2.5 years ago from pulmonary fibrosis. And I am here grasping information for those who are gasping for breath.
Wow, that's a song line right there.
So you say grabbing information.
Grasping, was it?
Grasping information
information
for people gasping for breath. So for people gasping for breath.
The grasping and the
let's
gasping.
put breath or air, yeah. So because you are obviously a songwriter, you're going to have to play a tambourine. You have to play a tambourine for
Does
sure.
anyone over here have any
I don't want to
thoughts
make
you wanna
light of the conversation, but as you said, you have to laugh and find. You just had a mic and you were brilliant. I'm coming back over here, Vic. Go ahead.
Anyone over here have any thoughts you want to share?
Here, you're going to have to play now.
Motivations?
On a lighter note, I just want to say we're all part of an elite group, along with Marlon Brando, John Huston, Scotty from Star Trek, and Evel Knievel, are just some of the people who...
Wait, let's get this all down.
We
Let's
have to
slow
write
down.
that down. We totally have to write that down.
Part of an elite group. All right, now let's slow down. We're going to give Gabby some of these famous words. That always helps sell a song. Go ahead, Jim.
Scotty from Star Trek.
Scotty from Star Trek. Marlon Brando.
Knievel.
Evel Knievel.
Wow.
What rhymes with
Good luck
Brand?
spelling that.
Don't worry about spelling. Scotty from Star Trek, Marlon Brando, Evel Knievel, and anyone that rhymes with Brando? John Huston. Jerry Lewis?
Oh, yeah.
Really? I didn't know.
Wow.
That. Okay. So we're in good company. We're in good company. Steve Herndon. We're in good company. Who else? So Vic, just go back.
Yeah,
there
I was
and
going to
just
ask a different question here. I was just going to say, if you had to explain to a 4-year-old what PFF is, what would you say? What's the simplest explanation you can give someone?
Like breathing in a balloon.
Yeah, I would say that's why I said take a balloon.
Let's write that down, Gabby. Breathing,
an
like
empty
breathing.
balloon, and let them blow it up. and show how it blows up. And if I tried to blow up a balloon, I couldn't blow up. But that emptiness, show them how it empties. And when it's empty is how I feel. And how hard it is to get air in is how, so that's how I would use a balloon.
Okay, that's great.
Do you have someone over?
Hi, I'm Jane from New York. I received a transplant in January 2016, and I'm here also to celebrate the small progresses we continue to make.
So celebrate the small successes. And we might decide to take the word small out of there, but let's leave it in for now. Celebrate the small successes. Charlotte.
Having been a lung transplant recipient 13 years, 5 months, and 6 days ago, I'm here to learn all I can learn so I can take back to support groups and when I go out to speak. The other thing, I was told by my doctor, you've got a gift, take care of it. So I'm trying to learn to take care of it.
Taking care of your gift. I like that.
Got a gift, take care of it. Let's put the success of transplant. And then when you say, you got a gift, take care of it, it sounds like you're also giving back.
Yeah.
Other people back there that...
Google isn't easy to rhyme, but the first thing my dad was told when he was diagnosed was to go home and look it up on Google, and that's the worst thing you can do.
Yeah, I mean, I know from I haven't had serious health issues, but I had a very serious scare a couple of summers ago, and yeah, the first thing you do is go start reading online, and you're immediately convinced that you're going to be gone next week, so why even go to the doctor, right? And yeah.
Don't look it up on Google.
Don't look it up on. So let's just put that down. Don't look it up online.
Yeah.
That's dangerous.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm wondering, what do you think, Rusty? Should we start thinking about a song title to get some music and a different kind of energy? So songwriters, on an ideal day, I don't know about you, Vic, but for me on an ideal day, if I've got a co-write scheduled, so this is a co-write, it's a big co-write, it's going to be tough to split the royalties, but
yeah.
On an ideal day, if I've got a co-write with Rusty or Victoria, I'm hoping like heck that they cross my threshold with a hook or a song title idea. Because I've been writing songs every day for about 30 years, I don't have any ideas. I'm a pretty good builder. If you give me an idea, I'm a good builder and architect. I can build a good song around it.
It flows pretty easily once you've decided on what that main line is going to be.
So the good news is we've got some great material here. So we're now going to try to find our song title. So, and then we're going to write a song chorus around that title. So the chorus is going to embrace the big ideas. You know, the most extreme example of a chorus embracing the big ideas is, she loves you, yeah, 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 she loves you, right? We're not going to be that general, but the chorus is sort of the big hug or the mission statement, the overall stuff. The song verses, you know, Nashville songwriters like to talk about, the verses have furniture lines in them. You know, he came in at midnight with liquor on his breath, fell on the carpet, she was scared to death. You know, that's verse stuff. And the chorus is just like, his sorry ass is gone, you know? So we're going to start with the chorus, and we need a hook. So I want you all to look up at the screens, and we're going to try to pull 3 or 4 lines, the work we've already done, as potential song titles. We're going to copy and paste them up at the front of the screen, and then we're going to break out the applause meter and pick a song title. So let's do that. Let's scroll down, and it's sort of a smaller group so we can yell out if we have song title ideas. Big ideas, something that rhymes.
Any phrases jumping out at you?
And Rusty and Vic, you guys too. I mean, let's...
Somebody say something there.
A breath of fresh air.
Breath of fresh air. That's
Here,
good.
take this tambourine. I've been needing to
good.
sell it to somebody. Where are you from, Richard?
Roswell, Georgia.
Oh, Roswell, Georgia. A breath of fresh air.
Oh, wow.
And Richard is a transplant survivor. Did you ever go to those songwriter shows at Swallow in the Hollow when it was open?
Yeah, we have a suggestion
many
here.
of those. Yeah. So let's put that on top. Gabby, let's put that on top. Oh, you did. Thank you. Go ahead.
One of the things, and I'm guessing most of us in this room started out in this process is you say, why me? Why is this happening to me? And one of the things that helped me move forward or move on was whenever I come up with, why not me?
Why not me? Can add that up at the top too. Why, and then you can do why me / why not me. Okay, another thought? Do you have one here?
So Rusty's going to share an idea with us in a minute. Sorry for that sidebar. Well, Why Not Me was a huge hit by the Judds, so that might keep us off the radio because it's already been done. Let's go ahead. We'll get one more, and I want to scroll down and look at some of the work we've done and see if we have other title ideas. But go ahead and share that, please.
Well, I was going to work out the breath of fresh air with just breathing free.
Breath of fresh air. Let's put breathing free up there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We got lots of ideas.
We do.
Do
Here's
we,
someone here. What's your thought here?
Just breath of hope.
Breath of hope.
Oh, breath of hope. Ooh.
That's great too.
So that's very creative because you're combining that sort of
the breathing and the
Normally you'd say a ray of hope or a breath of fresh air, but who said that?
Yeah, right here. She gets a guitar.
Are you a pretty good guitar
She gets
player?
an air guitar.
All right.
Awesome.
It's a little out of tune. But I think you can make it work. There you go. Oh, look at this. I love it. Come on over here.
I saw her first.
I'm going to go to someone back here.
Can't take my breath away.
Can't take my breath away. Okay, so we know the title is going to be around breath or breathing.
Around breath.
Right?
Yeah.
Can't take my breath away. Wow.
There's lots
That's
of good
very
ideas
empowering.
here.
What's that? Yeah. Yeah, that's empowering. Were you going to say something?
Just breathing easy.
Oh, breathing easy.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. Cal from
Mary's, Kansas. Cal. Learning how to breathe again.
Learning how to breathe again. Because it's different, but learning how to breathe again. Let's, well, we've got lots of title ideas.
Rusty's heading somewhere behind you there. Are you?
We got time for one more?
Sure.
Every breath I take.
Every breath I take.
I can hear a melody with that. Every breath I take. How does this sound? Thank you for that. And we did one of these smaller songwriting, team building things at very well-known, legendary recording studio, Ocean Way, Nashville, not far from here, 5 or 6 months ago. And as we were with this corporate group writing a song, Sting was in the studio, literally a wall away, working on a song. One more, then we're going to pick a title.
The Pulmonary Fibrosis Foundation puts out a magazine called Breathe. I don't know why we wouldn't just call it Breathe.
Just the word breathe. Yeah, it's definitely going to be around breath. There's so many different ways we can
let's
use
do this. I like, and so from a songwriting standpoint, you know, we can always argue, do you want to be general or specific? Both work. Breathe was also a big, there's a reason you can't, so you can't, for any of you that want to go home and start writing your own songs, you cannot copyright a title. So that's the good news. So they're just like, look at how many songs through the years, there are numerous hit songs just called I Love You. So Breathe has been a hit song, so is Every Breath I Take. It might be cool in this sense to put something around the word breathe or breath. Just Breathe, Breath of Fresh Air. What was the one that Breath of Hope.
Breath of Hope is a cool one.
We're going to narrow it down. I'm going to narrow it down as the editor-in-chief, the person you can all get angry at, to 3 or 4, and then we're going to use the magic applause meter, and we're going to pick a song title. So, Rusty and Vic, you can help me too. I mean, if Breath of Hope's got to be a potential title, right?
Yep.
There was a lot of resonance with that.
For sure.
Yep.
Breathing Free, yes, no? Oh, Breathing Easy. Okay,
Breathing
so
Easy.
let's just bold those for now, Gabby. Breathing easy, breath of hope.
Yeah, with breathing easy, you can talk about I'm breathing easy, but we're trying to make breathing easy. There's different ways.
Oh, see, there could be a lot around that, right?
Ways around it.
Trying to make breathing, what's that? And also easy breathing.
Easy breathing. Easy breathing.
Can't take my breath away, breath of hope. Learning how to breathe again. Any on this short list that you all think need to, we're going to add one more as our top 3 and then vote. Learning how to breathe again. I mean,
Or can't take my breath away. That is a good one too.
let's put that up top. All right, so let's breathing.
Because often you're singing about how you take my breath away in a song, and
Right,
can't take my breath away. It's kind of cool coming from the opposite direction.
Could do it like Berlin style from Top Gun.
You can't
take my breath away.
Did you hear that,
Definitely.
Rusty? Someone's hoping, probably a good idea, that it's upbeat music.
It's gonna be upbeat. I was just trying to be funny. Apparently, I missed that one.
Rusty, did you have a thought you were going to say earlier?
I think we moved beyond that.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're
Yeah.
That's how mean I am.
Okay.
For you all, the brainstorming is great. For me, I turn to Rusty and say, I think we've moved beyond that. Just
Okay.
kidding. Sorry to be that way. No,
So
we've evolved past that. It was a great idea, and we're on to. So let's narrow it down to breathing easy. Well, they're all, we got to narrow it down to 3. Or we're never going to vote.
Well,
Go ahead, Vic. You
definitely, I'd
decide.
say breath of hope needs to be in there.
Okay, bold that. Just bold that, Gabby.
What else do you think needs to be in there for the top 3? Votes.
Can't take my breath away. We like that. Can't take my breath away.
Okay.
Let's bold that. One more. Learning how to breathe again keeps coming back.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you all, as individuals, each of you, just for yourself, don't talk to anybody. Decide what your favorite title is. We are going to have to rhyme it. Warning, warning. No, we can work around anything. So just applaud when I announce your title. Are we ready? If you want Breath of Hope to be the song title, let's hear it. That is a 79. That's pretty good. It's not like being in school.
You just got to see.
What did we just do? Was that Breath of Hope?
That was breath of hope. So now
Okay.
learning how to breathe again. would
Learning
be
how
the
to breathe
next one.
again.
If that's yours, clap.
That was a close 78.
Ooh. Okay, and
Can't Take
finally,
My
Can't
Breath
Take My
Away.
Breath Away.
There it is.
Oh, a winner.
I don't think we needed the applause.
That's a clear
meter.
winner, yeah.
Can't take my breath. Oh, so
I like that.
Rusty, something like
Rusty?
Can't take my breath. Oh. Yeah, something rocking.
Yeah, that sounds like something your voice would be great for.
Can't take my breath away.
Yeah, totally.
Can't take my breath away. What do you think, Vic? So now we have to write lines around that. So let's put that up on the song title, Gabby. Can't take my breath away. That's awesome.
Now, I wonder if we can, would it be crazy to combine some of the thoughts we had about breathing in this chorus?
We better, or we're in deep trouble.
I'm breathing easy, I'm breathing, no. You know?
Oh, okay, so don't forget, I was just falling into a trap. We haven't set that up. So we're writing the chorus first. So here's the little imagination jump you have to take, which I just forgot for a second because all of a sudden you were singing instead of me, which is great. We're going to write a verse. We're going to set this up. So the verse may be, Gabby, scroll down to all our notes.
Are we starting with the verse? Is that what we're
No,
doing?
we're going to know, but I want everyone to know the context.
Oh, okay.
Because what you're doing is great.
Okay.
So the verse may have to say some stuff about, see, there's a lot of great chorus there stuff too. To listen, to understand, be patient. So So never mind, that's a lot, all that stuff is good chorus stuff. Here's my suggestion, well, hold that for a second, we'll come right back to you. Here's my thought. For a song to work, I mean, we get into this song as much as seriously we're writing a song to try to get on the radio, because that's the beauty of creating. I mean, we're in it, it's fun, and in my mind, this song's gonna rock. So, a song has to be real. It just can't be trite or sort of surface, because no one's gonna get it or feel it. So go back to the top, Gabby. So our hook is what? Gabby,
Can't
jump
Take
up to
My
the
Breath
top.
Away.
All right, so Can't Take My Breath Away. But we don't want the song to all be about I'm breathing easy, because you're not breathing easy, right? We don't want that in the chorus specifically. So what reminded me of this, scroll down, Gabby. So we want to support Can't Take My Breath Away with, you know, we come for support to stay up on what's new. Yeah, we're facing a challenge, but it's better with you. You know, that kind of thing. That's what the chorus needs to say. So, you know, together we're better, can't take my breath away. So let's go with that. And that's what the verse,
Yeah.
so we're going to write a verse that starts it that way.
Starts
And
at the
sort of
beginning.
that's sort of still the prologue of what's off camera for us, and that's exactly what we need to do. So let's plug some of these lines in and write a chorus.
Okay. So we're starting with the chorus. Okay.
So, you know, so let's do some of those lines I was singing, and you guys can help. So we know our chorus is. So the title, let me see the title again last time. Can't Take My Breath Away, that's what I thought. So, and Rusty, you know where I was going with that. Let's talk about, so let's scroll down, Gabby. We're gonna plug in lines and get this chorus written. So, we come for support, or to stay up.
We come for support.
We come for support to stay up on what's new. Let's just start right there. So go ahead, Gabby. We come for support. Give us some music, Rusty, whatever you're doing.
Come for support, stay up on what's new.
Something, but it's better with you.
Better with you, you said. Yeah, that's
better
cool.
with you. So what do you think? Something, better with you? Define what new, to be filled with hope. Go ahead. There is hope.
Or, yeah, when I'm looking for hope, I find it better with you. Oh, that's cool.
I feel all alone, but it's better for you, with you. What were you going to say, Vic?
When I'm looking for hope, I find it better with you.
Yeah, let's keep the chorus more in the positive and save that for a verse thing. So, we come for support to stay up on what's new. Together there's hope, or something, it's better with you. Together there's hope. Yes, no, not quite. It's better with you. If you can sing it.
Would sing actually better, meter out phrasing.
Go ahead, Rusty. Go ahead, play it.
We come for inspiration, stay up on what's new. Together there's hope, but it's better with you.
Let's do together there's hope, and it's better with you.
We come for support, stay up on. We come for support to stay up on what's new. Together there's hope, and it's better with you.
So, and Gabby, go ahead so I can have that in front of me for the rhyme.
And then the next line needs to be rhyme with away. Can't take my breath away, right? Is the final line.
If we're gonna
so we
rhyme
need to set that up.
Or we could do 6 lines instead of 4. But play it through. Gabby, scroll down. You stay there. You're good. Go ahead. We come for support, stay up on what's new. Together there's hope. It's better with you. Da 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 day. Can't take my breath away. So we could have extra lines if we need it. We don't have to. So we come for support, stay up on what's new. Together is hope. Let's scroll down, Gabby, and y'all let's get this chorus together.
So the way you sang that, you could rhyme the next line with you, and then do
So
the
do you have
AA
something?
at the, is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Let's do that. So what's another? Ooh.
So what are some of these? So in any creative process, it's really important, and hopefully Rusty and Vic and I have learned this, but it takes a while to learn, there's a tendency to just keep going on with new stuff. That's why I'm always, let's scroll down, let's see what we've got in here that can be in that chorus.
Group? Not in a group.
Group, let's scroll up, go ahead, scroll up slowly. Learning from others, we've sort of talked about that. You don't know there is hope. You don't, go ahead, Gabby, keep scrolling.
Faith in the future.
Faith in the future.
Faith in the future.
Keep scrolling up, Gabby. So what about listening, understanding, learning? Have we got learning in there yet?
No, not yet.
So because a lot of people are talking about, you know, you're coming to, I mean, learning. But let's pick on some of these themes. Learning, you know, as you said, sharing best practices, finding out what's new. You know, sharing with others, finding out, learning what's new. Let's put that, Gabby, go back up to where the chorus is.
So we have new
It's better with you, learning from others, sharing what's new.
I think we have new in the first line.
Okay.
Yeah. Learning from others.
Did I see a hand up here?
Soaring high again with lungs that are new.
Soaring high again with lungs that are new.
Oh.
I love that idea, but for many of you may not want lungs that are new in the chorus, right? Because, right. Learning things I never knew.
Oh, yeah? That's a good way.
Learning from others, or something, learning things I never knew.
What I never knew.
But you look so good. Sharing, let's do learning things. And what did you say, learning what? We work for a cure. Let's, did you say we have new already?
New, N-E-W is in the first line.
Right. So
yeah.
what did someone just said? Right, we work for a cure. Let's put that at the beginning of the next line.
I like that.
Instead of learning from others, Gabby, we work for a cure, and then we're going to fit in sort of what Cal said. So Gabby, right in that line, we work for a cure. How did you say that? Learning things I never knew.
Yeah.
Or just make it sing.
Learn things I never knew.
Right, we work for a cure, learn things I never knew. Which is great, because it's so, Gabby, let's get rid of that line above it, learning from others. And can you figure it out,
just a little so we
change
can
the page so we can see all of that? Yeah.
Can you sing that, Rusty?
Yes. Wait, let's do one thing. Gabby, take the song, put all those lines at the top of the page. So let's put them, let's go up to the top of the page. All right, so under song title, just give me some space. Right there, just paste those down there. Okay, go ahead, Rusty.
Okay, here's one option. We come for support, stay, shoot, not that one. We come for support, stay up on what's new. Together there's hope, and it's better with you. Work for a cure, learning things I never
So I love that thought, something another day. So what, embracing, what, did you have something there, Rusty? What's that? Vision for another day? What's that? So as not to say goodbye. I love that thought.
Yeah.
There we need, so the challenge of writing a song, we need an away rhyme.
So it needs to
But
end in
Gabby,
an A.
could you remember that line for when we're working on a verse? I'm going to come back to you. No, seriously.
Yeah.
It's a great idea. So what did...
Face another day.
Work for curing things I never knew. Facing another day. So as the songwriter, the commercially crass songwriter in me, but also I mean that, I'm saying that cynically, but I really do mean sincerely, instead of learn to face another day, is there an adjective, instead of face another day, to make that a little more positive? At least embrace another day.
Today is the day.
We work for a cure, learning things I never knew. Today is the day. Someone said, can't take my breath away. Do we like that? I do, but anybody else? Today is the day. That's empowering, isn't it? Let's put that in for now. But other thoughts, this is an important line, so other thoughts around that. Today is the day. Today is our day. Let's put all these notes down, and we're going to tweak it, Gabby.
Today is our day.
Empower today.
Empower today. Today is the day. Today is our day. Empower today. Can't take my breath away. Well, we've got breath. Rusty, sing whichever one you like better. Go ahead and sing that chorus.
I'll just insert line here. We come for support to stay up on what's new. Together there's hope, and it's better with you. Work for a cure, learning things we never knew. Today is our day, can't take my breath away.
Can we say today is a new day, even though how about today is a new day?
Today's a new day, yeah.
And can we say can't take our breath away? Or is that, because it seems like we're going back and forth between.
Right, with me and the we.
Well, in context of this song, Can't Take Our Breath Away, I know we've got the word new in the chorus, but it's an internal word that maybe, today's a new day. Do you like
Today's
that?
a new day, can't take our breath away.
Today is our day. People seem to
I
really like.
yeah, today is our day. The personal, yeah,
today
to say
is our
today
day.
is our day.
It's sort of a self-empowered. People seem to resonate with that. Go
What
ahead.
do you think?
I just wanted to say that can't take our breath away doesn't have to just refer to people living with the disease, but it also refers to caregivers and the inspiration our researchers are finding and our medical professionals. So I think R is a good.
Yeah, I like that thought a lot too. So can't take our breath away. Is everybody cool with shifting that title to our? I think it would feel good singing that with the whole group that way. And I think we also need to adjust that third line, learning things we never knew. I think Rusty sang it that way, but we should change that I to a we. Today is our day, can't take our breath away. So we
got it?
Yeah, I think we got it.
So Rusty, play the music. So Gabby, let's put the song title needs to be the end of the chorus. Today is our day. Next line. Can't take our breath away. No, I'm sorry. You're fine with that. Can't take our breath away. Put that under the line. Today is our day.
Yeah.
Just copy and paste that down.
Right down at the end of the chorus. Today is our day. Can't take our breath away.
So go ahead while Gabby's doing that. Play it. I'll sing it through, Rusty. We come for okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. We come for support to stay up on what's new. Together there's hope, and it's better with you. We work for a cure, learning things we never knew. Today is our day, can't take our breath away. So we work for a cure, learning things I know that is. I wish we could eliminate one syllable, but we work for a cure.
What if we put a breath after today? Like,
go ahead.
Today is our day. Can't take
there you go. And Gabby, put that line, can't take our breath away, on its own line. We work for a cure, learning. Work for a cure, learning.
You could do learn things that we never knew.
Learn things. Oh, we work for a cure, learn things. Thank you, Vic. That's why she's a pro. Just put learn. Just take the ing out. We work for a cure, learn things we never knew. Rusty, go ahead and sing it. You got the phrasing on that.
Come for support to stay
up on what's new. Together there's hope, and it's better with you. We work for a cure, learn things we can't take our breath away. And Rusty, we could sing that line, work for a cure. We work for a cure, learn things we never knew. We work for a cure, learn things we never knew. So it's not be easier for them to sing. So when you all sing with us in a few minutes. We work for a cure, learn. I think that's great. Give yourselves a round of applause.
Like it?
So back to a verse. This song, so again, we sort of wrote the ending or the middle chapter at least first. Now we got to write the first chapter, the first verse. So I asked people to, so you said, you know, how does this song start? We've got 4 lines and a verse to set this up. So again, let's scroll through all our great work we did at the beginning of the session. I want you all eyes up there and see what we've done.
So here's a thought. I know that we talked about the potential, you know, saying I got diagnosed today. This chorus we have right now could be for everyone, like you were saying, right? So it doesn't have to be just if you were diagnosed. So maybe the idea for the verses could be something about if you got diagnosed, if you're a caregiver, if you're a, you know, this is what we do. It could be, you know, to have everybody in there. Yeah.
So that's a great suggestion. So let's follow that for this first verse. So Gabby, when you get to the bottom, you can just scroll back up. Well, you know, it's interesting. There's nothing, songs always need a bit of humor. And also if you say, don't go on the internet, you know, call PFF. I mean, the song doesn't want to be a commercial for PFF, but that thought, don't go on the internet, there's people around you. Maybe that's the first line. Don't go on the internet, there's people, what? Go ahead, Tammy.
The first thing that we all do is get the news, whether you're the patient, the caregiver, the children. So the first thing you do is get the news. Got the news today.
The first thing we do is get the news. Don't go on the internet, it will give you the blues.
There you go.
Let's do it.
That's why he's a pro.
So what was your line? The first thing
we do is get the news. Using others to learn to cope. Yep.
Okay, so the first thing we do, well, no, because, well...
Or you could say the first thing you do when
right,
you get the news is don't go on the internet.
Well, the first thing we do is get the news. Well...
Yeah, so the first thing you got the news, I went on the internet, it gave me the blues.
Okay. What was that?
We will.
Yeah.
Okay, so but let's tweak this first line. It's not the first thing we do is get the news. Newly diagnosed, got the news. Went on the internet, it gave me the blues. Newly diagnosed, got the news. Well, but then does that eliminate, is that still universal enough?
Yeah, I wonder if, or if you're newly diagnosed. No.
No, we were closer. Let's go back to that first line.
The first thing we do, the first thing you do when you get the news is don't go on the internet.
So we're going to have to make a decision in the song, which is, and make it right now because we're going to be done in a few minutes. Keep y'all interested. Is the song from a patient's perspective or are we going to keep it more universal? We're trying to keep it universal. That makes it harder to write in a sense. Yeah, but let's not give up yet because we are telling a story.
Well, you could
because I like what you said.
Yeah.
So say that again, it's Marianne. Say. Had a hard time breathing, got the news.
Just got the news.
Went on the internet. Or we just say hard time breathing. Had a hard time breathing, that's fine. Had a hard time breathing, got the news. Went on the internet, got the blues. Let's just say got the blues. Got the news, got the blues. What do you think, Rusty? Yeah? Well, I get it. I know if we're going to use the internet line, we're going to have to immediately support it with a line that says it's sort of like just what where was he?
Or you could say
got upset. You don't want to rely just on the internet.
Or you could have searched it on Google.
Surf the web.
Yeah, surfed on the internet.
Why don't we just say surf the web, didn't know what to do? Let's do that. Surf the web, didn't know what to do, because now we have two lines to sort of blah, blah, blankety blank, you know, discovered. So, right.
Right.
Right, what the heck is it? So tell me your name. Tommy, I'm gonna, if I forget, hold on to that exact thought and write it down. We're coming back to you in a second. Gabby, we need to do this. Had a hard time breathing, got the news, surf the web. Copy and paste that for me, if you don't mind. And let's go to the top of the page. All the way, okay. So we're gonna put that right on top of this
Below the
chorus.
title, yeah.
And then give us, perfect. Had a hard time breathing, got the news, surfed the web, didn't know what to do. So where we're going, Rusty, give us some music. I'll show you what we're doing. Had a hard time breathing, got the news, surfed the web, didn't know what to do. Da-da-dee-dee, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-dee. We come for support to stay up on what's new. So we're missing two lines
that rhyme with each other, but don't have to be
Gabby, for me, just give me another blank space, hit return. Now in bold, just write chorus, right on top of we come for support. Just housekeeping. So Rusty, let me do that again so you all can see exactly what's missing. And you may have it solved, but let me sing it so you can all internalize more. So Rusty, 2, 3, had a hard time breathing, got the news, surfed the web, didn't know what to do. Da-da-dee, da-da-da-day, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-a. We come for support to stay up on what's new. Together there's hope, and it's better with you. We work for a cure, learn things we never knew. Hey, how do you phrase that? Can take our breath. You had a cool way of phrasing that. Today
is our day.
Can't take our breath. So we're filling in those two lines.
So maybe something about felt so alone, right? Because we've talked about. Yeah. What are you thinking?
Well, I apologize if it comes out wrong, but had a hard time breathing, got the news, don't know what it is, don't know what to do. Surfed the web, thought I was dead. Reached out to people to, well, right, we need to fix that up, but reached out to others to find out about pulmonary fibrosis, to learn to cope in what is true. There you go.
So there's a lot of good in there.
Yep, there is.
No, there's
you
no
wrote it
bad
down.
in there. There's a lot of good. In the interest of finishing the song in 6 minutes, we're not going to be able to construct and deconstruct all of that.
So
but go ahead. What you mentioned, other people mentioned, you know, pulmonary fibrosis, and we talked about it. You know, I mentioned when Jerry Webb from the organization contacted me, he's like, yeah, heard of it, don't think it's good. I had to start reading about it. So let's try to spend 2 lines honoring that. This pulmonary fibrosis, it's a confusing thing. You know, something, don't know where to turn. So we come for support. You know, the foundation is here. I don't know. Let's stay on this because let's stay on this theme I've just given us. Is this related to what I just said, Marianne? Wonderful, and I want to go back there.
Because what I was thinking is if we want to keep it, you know, as broad for the whole, the patient and the family, put something like surf the web, didn't know what to do, my family and I were feeling the blues, and then something about, you know, how they came into the PFF, you know, surf the web, found the PFF, I don't know.
Yeah, well, so I love that. That's all that is really good. You know, my family and I were feeling the blues. I found PFF, and I don't know, something. So, I mean, I think don't you think that's really on the right track? Right here, too. This gentleman here.
Something similar.
Hold on to that.
Didn't know what to do. Nobody knew. Went to the PFF and got my help, something on that, right?
Yeah, so kind of, yeah.
So just maybe on the third line, felt so alone, leaning on others to keep from feeling blue.
You know, felt so alone. Do we have some of that in the chorus, though? Let's see. We come for support, leaning on others. I love what you're saying, but the chorus may sort of do that, right? Because the chorus talks about support and my family and I were feeling the blues. I mean, I like that because you all keep...
Yeah.
Well, I think that what I've heard from you guys is we need just a last line that expresses, you know, my family and I were feeling the blues.
But we found...
I wish we hadn't used the word new so much, but you know, pulmonary fibrosis, it's confusing and new. You know, so we need a line that just says that, or IPF. You wanted to use that acronym. So my family and I are feeling the blues. IPF is something confused. Did we use the word confused? Don't know where to turn. IPF has us confused. Don't know where to turn. IPF has us confused. What's that? I
kind of like the PFF because if you find right before the chorus, we're singing in the chorus about PFF. So if we find it in the line before, then that's what gave us this.
So I'm gonna get one more suggestion here, and then we're gonna finish this verse. Go ahead.
First of all, the initial reaction is confused, don't know what to do, looked for support, and found PFFF.
Yeah.
So perfect, because that's exactly what Vic's suggesting. So
maybe what we need
my
is
family and I looked for support, wound up confused. We can get off that ooh rhyme. Da 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 F, found PFF. That's what we need to do, songwriters, right? Had a hard time breathing, got the news, surfed the web, didn't know what to do. My family and I were something, we need an F rhyme. And something.
We're searching for clues.
My family and I, you know, everyone around me searching for clues.
We found PFF and something that rhymes with clue at the end of that line.
Yeah, unless we ended up with F.
Right. Yeah.
We were just thinking that maybe somewhere we should say the disease name.
To say the name? Right. Okay. Billy, there's a suggestion that we need to say the full name of pulmonary fibrosis. It depends, I guess, on who the audience for this is. If the audience is us here, then we all know.
Well, and that's going to be hard as heck to say.
Yeah.
So we don't want to bring in too much new now because we're going to have this done in 60 seconds. Vic and Rusty. Had a hard time breathing, got the news, surfed the web, didn't know what to do. My family and I...
Instead of blues, use confused.
Okay. That's great. We have my family and I were feeling confused as a suggestion for the third line instead of the blues. My family and I were feeling confused, but we found PFF and da-da-da-da-do. Got rid of the blues. We found PFF and got rid of the blues.
I don't think it's that simple, though, is it? Yeah, I can say that.
Making it through, helping us make it through is another suggestion. To help us make it through.
I found PFF helping us make it through. Rusty's working on something here. Vic, we're just wondering, we can also da-da-da-da-da best F, I found PFF.
Okay, best, yeah. They're working on trying to put PFF at the end of the line.
Right, helps us through.
PF.
I mean, found PFF, it's helping me through. We come for,
because that works really well leading into that chorus.
What's that?
helping us make it through. What you
So
just
let's
said.
do that. Let's end that last line that way. So Gabby, the last line, go back to the line before it. I found PFF.
It's helping us make it through. Is that what you said?
But let's just go with the I pronoun. We got to make a choice here. I mean, my family and I, well,
because then we say
found
we
PFF.
come for support.
Well, all right, so let's just go found PFF helping us make it through. It's helping us make it through, right?
Yeah.
So what's the line before it?
My family and I were feeling confused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Because
even
that
though someone
encompasses
said,
it. Yeah.
That's only once.
There you
No,
go.
we're taking notes. Okay,
See,
so
that
had a
was
hard time,
confusing.
Gabby, here's what we got. Had a hard time breathing, got the news, surfed the web, didn't know what to do. Is that it?
Yep.
My family and I are feeling confused, found PFF. Let's just put, it's helping us make it through. Found PFF. It's help just for singability. It's
Yeah.
helping us make it through and just THRO. We'll clean up the spelling later. So now eliminate the line below that and we go right to the chorus. So Rusty, let's sing all this.
Can we make one change, ma'am? I'm sorry, on the lyric. All right, I'm gonna sing it different. Just go with it. Had a hard time breathing, just got the news, started surfing the wave, didn't know what to do. My family and I were feeling confused, found PFS helping us make it through.
And you can even go,
come for support, stay up on what's new. Together there's hope, and it's better with you. We work for a cure, learn things we never knew. Today is our day, can't take our breath away.
That's great.
Yeah.
Hey, one suggestion.
You guys liking it? Good?
Okay.
What are you thinking, Billy?
Rusty's working on the music. Okay. Go ahead, Rusty. Vic and I'll support you.
Just got the news, started surfing the web, didn't know what to do. My family and I were feeling confused, found PFF, it's helping us make it through. We come for support, to stay up on what's new. Together there's hope, and it's better with you. We work for a cure, learn things we never knew. Today is our day, can't take our breath away.
Pretty good, y'all. So, we don't have time to change anything, but let's hear the suggestion because you've been such a wonderful contributor, Barbara.
Just on the second line, instead of saying started surfing the web, why don't we keep that felt so alone in there? Because I think that's truly how people feel when they're first diagnosed. Had a hard time breathing, just got the news, felt so alone, didn't know what to do. My family and I were feeling confused, found PFF, it's helping us make it through.
Cool.
I love that.
I think that's great.
I'm so glad I didn't listen to myself and I let you speak because
Yeah.
I like that because anyone that's, again, been through any kind of health scare, even though your family cares, again, I've been through that, you do feel alone because you're basically the one getting the x-ray or getting the MRI or getting whatever, in my case, you know what I mean? And everyone else is loving you and caring about you, but still going about their business. So I think that's profound and important. So let's do this. Go ahead.
I was going to say just quickly, one thing you could do if you wanted to do like a fun aside to pull Google in is my family and I were feeling confused and someone could go, Google anyone or something like that, and you could still get that Google.
Like a background part.
Yeah.
That could be a good. Yeah, I just don't know if we have time to work it in. I realize that's the second verse that if we had another 30 minutes we would write, I think would be about Google, wouldn't it?
Yeah, probably would.
We're going to call this done because I think it really expresses a lot. And we're going to do verse, chorus, and we're going to do our, which Vic hasn't lived through yet. She's about to. The today is our day, can't take our breath away. Today's we're going to do that. Question. Okay. But well, we don't have time to do that, but I will if you guys. So it seems like you're not bored to death. We haven't lost you. So let's do this. I'm going to honor this idea. We're going to literally wrap in like 4 minutes, which means realistically 6 minutes, for real. So I'm going to do one thing. Rusty had suggested that we might have a 2-line bridge. Yeah. These thoughts let's scroll down and see if there's 2 lines that can talk about research, learning, transplants more together. Let's see. Scroll slowly, Gabby. Let's see if we can pull 2 lines that can bring in some of that good work we all did in the beginning.
Second chances, transplants.
You know, research and what's that?
Hope for
research, education. It's not what? Faith in the future. That's why we're all here.
I like that.
That's the
Faith in the future, that's why we're all
that's
here.
the second line of the bridge. We need
Yeah.
that's wonderful.
Okay, so we need a rhyme
That's
for
great.
here. Da 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 dear.
Da da
Faith
da
in
da
the
da da
future.
da fear. Have we used fear yet?
No.
Da 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 fear. Faith in the future. Go over
That's
there,
why
Vic.
we're all here.
Well, you've got to play an orange guitar after that. You have to. You have to. What's your name?
Oh, grasping for air, for
Where
air.
are you from?
Right. A
Jack
foundation
from New York, Long
for
Island.
people grasping for air, air in here.
It's close enough. It's a country song
could
now.
use
But
air.
what's the first line, Vic?
What were you saying? A foundation for
Oh, that line
grasping
before.
information for people gasping for air was the line
Grasping
originally.
for-
So
But that's not like
That's
the
a
big
lot.
empowering bridge.
no.
Go ahead. Research and knowledge. Well, we're good. Here's what we've got. Rusty, where do you want to go
Faith
to?
in
A
the
2 minor?
future,
I'm
that's
thinking
why
2 to the just 25. Yeah.
So we need another line that's the same length as the faith in the future. That's why we're all
So
here.
here's the bridge. Go ahead, Rusty. 2, 3, 4. Da 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 da. Faith in the future. That's why we're all here. Da da. Or something.
So it's a very short line. Da da da
Just
da
gonna
da.
do.
dear.
Wait. Go ahead. 2 minor. Do 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 5, 2, 3, 4. Faith in
So it's
the
just that.
future. That's why we're all here.
So it's da 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 dear.
Go ahead.
Despair.
Living with hope. So Gabby, that's going to go
Living in-
above the faith in the future
Living
line.
in hope, not despair.
Living with hope. What did you say?
Living in hope.
Not in despair.
Not in despair. Faith in the future. That's why we're all here. What do you think about that? Yes? No? I mean, I think that's powerful.
Mm-hmm.
So Rusty. I think that's why we're all here as part of this foundation organization.
They're working out the melody. The wheels are turning. Anybody else want an egg shaker? Anyone feeling the rhythm?
All right, so here we go. Rusty and I and Vic are learning this right now. So you sort of got the bridge? But we want you all to, those of you that are comfortable standing up, to stand up and come forward. you're not comfortable standing up for whatever reason, stay where you are. If you've got a guitar which is out of tune, but they look lovely, come on up and play that. If you've got a tambourine and egg shaker and you're comfortable, come on up here. It's a great photo moment. There's other egg shakers. We're all going to sing and record this, so come join us now.
You have just been voluntold.
If you can, you've just been voluntold, as Rusty says. So, stand up either way if you can. Come forward if you've got a toy, or if you just want to come forward.
Are we coming right up in front of the stage
In
here?
front of the stage.
Okay, so because there's a screen here where you can see it.
So, and the words are here for, and then, some of you, yeah, there you go. So give me the bridge again.
Okay, so coming out of
Part the C, part the red C there. So where's the bridge? Go ahead. Flat 7. Coming out of the, take our breath away. Living with hope, not despair. Faith in the future, 5. But let's let it, faith in the future, 1. That's why we're all here. Let's, faith in the future. That's what? No, is it too much? Just let it roll. Okay, you guys are good. All right, so we're all going to try this. Even those of you, so we've got like 4 people filming this. You're welcome to film it, but I'd rather have you singing. Come on, let's have you join in.
We got more egg shakers. If anyone feeling an egg shaker?
Yeah, okay, I can't see real quick. I'm so sorry.
No, you need to be able to see there, Rusty. Small.
Just a little bitty gap would be good.
Let's try this, Rusty. This is gonna be a rehearsal. Then we're gonna make the money recording.
Yeah. Do you want to come to the middle, Rusty? Are you gonna sing?
I can't see.
Oh, okay.
Okay. How's that work, Rusty?
That better? There you go.
It is now.
There we go.
All good. Okay. Had a hard time breathing, just got the news. Felt so alone, didn't know what to do. My family and I were feeling confused. Found PFF, it's helping us get through. We come for support to stay up on what's new. Together there's hope, and it's better with you. We work for a cure for things we never knew. Today is our day. Can't take our breath away. Faith in the future, that's why we're all here. Come for support to stay up on what's new. Together there's hope, and it's better with you. We work for a cure, learn things we never knew. Today is our day, can't take our breath away. Today is our day. Today is our day. Today is our day. So that's a rehearsal. Okay. Are you ready? This is the big performance. Hey, Vic, you sing Today is the Day with me, and Rusty will lead everyone else doing Can't Take Our Breath Away. Okay. There you go.
With the break.
Vic's going to do that. If it's not too hard for you, everyone's on the same. Let's straighten that. We work for a cure, learn things we never, because you're going like, learn. We work for a cure, learn things we never knew. Is that all right, or is that going to mess you up? That's cool. Because that's where we're not.
If it's not just slapping.
We work for a cure, learn things we never knew. I want an intro. I 1, 2, 3. Wait, let's start that a cold start in case we want to use this. I 1, a 2. I 1, 2, 3. Hard time breathing, just got the news. Felt so alone, didn't know what to do. My family and I were feeling stay up on what's new. Together there's hope, and it's better with you. We work for a cure, learn the things we never knew. Today is our day, can't take our breath away. Living with hope, not in despair. Faith in the future, that's why we're all here. We come for support to stay up on what's new. Together there's hope, and it's better with you. We work for a cure, learn things we never knew. Today is our day, can't take our breath away. Today is our day. Today is our day. Can't take our breath away. There you go. How many songwriters does it take to screw in a light bulb?
All of them.
That is wonderful, and I think the song is really great. Thank you so much for working with us, for playing with us.